Hey y'all, my name is John Mitchell. I'm a certified financial coach. The purpose of this video and this YouTube channel is to teach you how to master the personal finance basics. In today's video, we're going to be teaching you how to make money in stocks. As we get started today, I have a few assumptions I want to knock out before we continue with the main theme of this video. First and foremost, I'm assuming that you already have your bridge account or brokerage account set up. Number two, I'm assuming you already know how to put money into that account. We won't cover those things today. And number three, this video is not discussing what to buy. This doesn't include discussing about REITs or MLPs or regular stocks or bonds or treasuries or anything like that. This video is specifically discussing how to make money in the stock market through active trading, passive income, so on and so forth. Now that we have that knocked out of the way, we can jump into today's content. So leading off with item number one is interest. Believe it or not, you can earn interest in your brokerage account. My brokerage account is Fidelity. So through Fidelity, they have like a money market like account. And I earn interest as long as I have a balance in that every single month. The second way to make money in the stock market is dollar cost averaging. Now, this is probably something you've heard of the most, but in dollar cost averaging, you're looking to put more or less the same sum of money into your brokerage account every week or every month. Hopefully not every year. That's a bit far out. And the purpose of dollar cost averaging is to get continued investment into the market so that later on down the road, I'm talking like 20, 30, 40, even 50 years, you're going to have accrued a lot of value in your portfolio over the time. Thus, once you begin taking out of that for retirement or make bigger purchases down the road, you'll have that capital gains accrued through there. The next way to make money in the stock market is through dividends. If you've been on this channel very long, you know that dividends are one of my favorite ways to make money in the stock market. Typically, companies that pay dividends will pay either on a quarterly or even monthly basis. And I love just seeing that additional money that I can reinvest into those stocks and see my portfolio compound even faster as I grow towards being able to retire off of the dividend income I make. If you have not already, like and subscribe to this video as it helps me see what content you all like and want to see in the future. The next way to make income in the stock market is through buying low and selling high. I know it's crazy, right? But when a company has a hard time, like for example, going back to April of this year, again, this is 2025, we had the tariffs that were put on put on foreign countries by the United States, and it caused a lot of uncertainty in the market. Well, lucky for me, again, I had videos on this at the time when I bought these stocks. I was able to buy into 3 different stocks. I bought into NVIDIA, Amazon, and Truist. For no particular reason other than that, I saw those companies had in my opinion, higher percentages of decline in stock value from pre-tariff to during, like in the dead heat of the tariff. So I thought, okay, well, these companies lost a lot. They probably stand to gain the most. Able to make $1,000 this year in capital gains just from buy low, sell high. And again, I've had videos on that before, and I'll show it again the next time we have a buy low, sell high moment. I almost forgot. So last thought on buy low, sell high. It doesn't have to be grandiose like having a market crash or a pandemic or the housing crisis happen, right? It could be in everyday operations. Buy low, sell high could be buying, this is for example, buying like Walmart or Amazon before Black Friday weekend. Maybe you buy it about a month out, and theoretically those companies see higher volume at Black Friday or that Thanksgiving time frame, or even again in December December during Christmas as well. They see a lot of volume increase. So if you buy in the off season, again, September tends to typically be the lowest month in the stock market historically, not always, but historically. And so September in the future could be a good time to buy into one of those seasonal companies that do really well in holiday-like seasons. So that's also something to consider when nothing super chaotic or crazy or meteors hitting the earth is going on. Last but not least, the last way that I know of currently to make money in the stock market is through trading options. Now, this is a very interesting subject. I've done a lot of research. I'm not as current on them because I just haven't had the time to really focus on options trading. But essentially, you buy the right to either buy or sell contracts of 100 shares of a certain stock is kind of the gist. Now, there's a bit more nuance to it than just that. That's not really doing it justice, but suffice to say, you can do uncovered calls where you may not own the stock, but you have the rights to either buy or sell the stock at certain values. Or you could do covered calls. With covered calls, you actually own the stock and you're leveraging the stock you currently own to make that money. Typically, there's a lot of risk that comes with options because it's even more so than buying low and selling high. It's the same premise, but the stakes are a lot higher. Again, I'm not doing it justice. As I continue on my stock journey and learning about the market, I plan to learn more about options because I believe them to be a great tool and a great way to show mastery in the market, especially with being able to make money off of it and protecting stock you currently have. But at this time, I don't have that knowledge. So stay tuned for more of that in the future. I hope you got something out of today's video. There are many ways to make money in the stock market, all with varying returns or rate of returns over time. Some could be instant overnight. Some could be years and years until retirement, and even passing on generational wealth, depending on how you structure your portfolio and how you want to make your income that way. Also, you can use your portfolio and use all 5 of these ways to make income in your portfolio. It's possible to buy low, sell high, like what I did this year in 2025, and use that extra income I made on the capital gains to invest back into my dividend stocks to earn more dividends. You can do that. You can mix and match these however you want, which is amazing. It gives you, it stretches your mind a little bit to try these different methods, even if you haven't thought about doing it before. I highly encourage you, just if you have some play money, we'll call it, use that to learn a different way to make money in the stock market. Because if you're just complacent with either getting interest from bonds or dividends from stocks or dollar cost averaging into an ETF, you're missing out on everything else the market has to offer you in regards to making money for yourself. So I highly encourage you, get in there, try something new. The market has a lot of value. You just have to go out there and find it. If you're looking for a financial coach to help you get a baseline understanding of how to buy and sell stocks, open a brokerage, and make money in the market, I scheduled an appointment today on my calendar in the description or in the comment section down below. There I can coach you on being able to make money in the stock market. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see y'all in the next video.